Great. Good morning, Bernard.
Good morning, Dr. Priscilla.
Okay.
We
So
travel today.
you're going to travel today?
Yes.
Fantastic. So you should be able to relate to this article. Will you be traveling by train or plane?
We're traveling by plane.
How long will it take you to get to your destination?
I suppose about 12 hours by the flight.
Mhm.
But before that, by train, about 8 hours.
Okay. And how long will you be gone?
Uh,
How
will,
long? How long will you be gone?
how long will you be gone?
1 week, 3 days.
Okay. Okay, be gone. Okay. We'll go to Thailand for 4 weeks.
Wow. That is what I call retirement.
Yes.
That's great. All right. What language do they speak in Thailand?
They speak Thai and a bad English, I suppose. An international English with a lot of mistakes.
All right. Well, you can correct many of them as you go along. All right. All right. So today's lesson is checking in at the airport. In this lesson, I will help you with airport dialogue. I'd like for you to just read the entire thing first. Read both Kevin and Dorothy's part. You may start.
Okay. Uh, you
You're going to
start.
read both parts here. Read everything.
Okay. I began Dorothy.
Yes, and Kevin. You'll read both Dorothy and Kevin.
To everything. Okay. Dorothy and Kevin are talking about checking in at the airport. Kevin, I'm so excited because I will be traveling to Miami next month.
Miami.
Miami. This will be my first time flying. Oh, did you buy your ticket yet? Yes. Can you let me know what to expect when I check in at the airport? I suggest you arrive at the airport 2 hours prior to your departure time.
Prior?
Prior.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What should I expect at the ticket counter? They will ask you for your ID and tell you the approximate arrival time.
Arrival.
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 Mm-hmm.
What about my carry-on? I recommend that you put your suitcase tag on all your baggage. Also, they might check the size and weight. Thanks. Will they give me my boarding pass at this time also?
Will they?
Will they? Will they give me my boarding pass? Yes, they will. They will also tell you which gate the plane will depart from. Have a safe trip.
Okay, very good. Are there any questions?
No, it's easy.
Okay, fantastic. So this time I will read as Dorothy, if you will read as Kevin.
Okay.
Kevin, I'm so excited because I will be traveling to Miami next month. This will be my first time flying.
Ooh, did you buy your ticket yet?
Yes. Can you let me know what to expect when I check in at the airport?
I suggest you arrive at the airport 2 hours prior to your departure time.
Okay. What should I expect at the ticket counter?
They will ask you for your ID and tell you the approximate arrival time.
Arrival time.
Arrival time.
What about my carry-on?
I recommend that you put a suitcase tag on all your baggage. Also, they might check the size and weight.
Thanks. Will they give me my boarding pass at this time also?
Yes, they will. They will also tell you which gate the plane will depart from. Have a safe trip.
Very good. So, Bernard, what I'd like to hear you do now is notice all of these words in red, okay?
Yes.
And I'd like for you to tell me about this article using all of these words in red.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I want it to sound something like this. Once you get to the airport, you will check in. You will find your departure time. You may go to the ticket counter and make sure you get IDs to all of your baggage and check the arrival time too. If you want to carry on a suitcase, make sure you put a suitcase tag on all of your baggage. You will need your boarding pass once you reach the gate. Okay?
Okay. At the end of the month, I go to Thailand, and when we'll arrive at the airport, we'll have to check in. But there's something interesting. You can check in by online now. If you can do that 48 hours before the flight. It's interesting. So you can prepare the checking at home. You can put ticket. You can put. Oh man, what is this? To get the part of self-treat. You can put some labels on all your luggage, particularly the luggage you should carry on board. Before that, you must go to the ticket counter where they give you a boarding pass that you present to the officer, the immigration officer, before going to the flight, to the plane. Arrive 2 hours prior before the departure time, because you can have problems at the counter if you are late. Some of the big baggage will be on the cargo of the plane. You can't put them in the cabin. At the counter gate, they will give you the number of the gate where the flight waiting for you. Will wait for you. Oh, I use all. Okay. You need to present your ID before they give you the boarding pass, and on all your luggage, even those who are carry on the flight, you must put suitcase tag.
All right. You did well, but it seemed that it took you a while to get those words there. I do realize you understand what you're doing because you've traveled before. But let's try it again and see if we can get them in a more clear order. You don't have to use these in the order that they are listed, but as I prepare for my flight, there are several things that I need to understand. I need to know what the departure time is and the arrival time. I should be sure to have ID on my suitcase, and this would be using the suitcase tags on all baggage. Once I get my boarding pass, I will determine what I will carry on the plane, and the attendant will tell me what gate I will go to. I'll get this information from the ticket counter while checking in. Okay? Let's see if we can do it a little bit organized this time. A little more organized this time. You may begin.
Okay. Before taking a flight, you must prepare your travel. The first thing you need to prepare is your check-in at the airport. You must check the departure time and the arrival time, of course. you must prepare your ID because you need to put on all your baggage and on all your baggage, even the baggage who are carried on in the cabin, you must put suitcase tag in order to recover your luggage if they're lost during the travel. After that, at the boarding pass, okay, after that, at the ticket counter, they give you the boarding pass and they show you the which gate the plane will depart from.
Very good. Much better. Okay. And are there any questions?
No, it's good.
I think you understand the vocabulary. I'd like for you to answer these in complete sentences and use your own words. Use your own words, not the words that are given here. Which do you like, a window or an aisle seat?
Oh, I prefer to have a window in order to see the scenery through the window when the plane land or when the plane land
and take off.
When the plane take off and when the plane land.
Okay. Do you like to check in your bags at the ticket counter or take them with you on the plane? Number 2, do you like to check in your bags at the ticket counter or take them with you on the plane?
I need to check my bags who go on under the plane, under the seat, in the cargo. But for the luggage that I want to have with me, and which are called the carry-on, I didn't have a suitcase tag on it.
Okay. Why do you think it's important to put suitcase tags on your baggage?
It's important because sometimes when you're in transit, you must change the plane and your luggage are supposed to follow you. But sometimes there are some mistakes and you arrive at the destination and the baggage are not here.
Okay, and the luggage is not there.
The luggage is not there. Thanks to the suitcase tag, you could recover your luggage a few days or few hours later.
Okay. Number 4, do you like to plan your own vacations or use a travel agency?
Normally, I try to use. I try to plan my own vacation. I rarely use the service of a travel agency.
Okay. Do you like to check in online for your flights?
Yes, I prefer because it's more practical and you don't need to have a queue at the ticket counter when you arrive at the airport.
Okay, very good. Now, the last thing that I want you to do is to be able to use all 5 of these questions and create a scenario. The scenario may sound something like this. I prefer to have an aisle seat on an airplane. I do like to check in my bags at the ticket counter. I think putting tags on my luggage is important because it helps to locate luggage that might otherwise be lost. And I also prefer to make my own travel arrangements. And I do this by doing my online check-in for my flight. Whatever it is that you want to say, try to do it in about 1 minute or less. And I will listen.
Okay.
Okay, you may begin when you're ready.
When I travel, I like to look from the window when the plane land or when the plane take off. But before to go to the flight, you need to check in your bags at the ticket counter And it's important that you put on your suitcase tags, because in case of losting, you can recover your luggage at the destination.
Mm-hmm. And that would be because of lost luggage, not because of losting, but because of lost luggage.
Because of lost luggage. I like to plan my own vacation instead of.
I'm sorry, I need to. I've got a call coming in and I'm trying to hang it up. And
I think airports are busy because most of people travel no IDs. More and more people travels because the cost of the travel is cheaper than before. If I could go to any country in the world, where could I'd like to go to Asian country because I prefer the way of living in Asian country. People are very talkative, very helpful, and they need our help because the cost of living is low. If airplanes sometimes lose our luggage at the transit when the luggage must change from one plane to another, and sometimes there are mistakes and the big luggage won't go in the good direction. That's why perhaps the ticket counters require people to show ID and to put suitcase tag on their luggage. Yes, and it's very important to have your address, your ID on the suitcase tag in order to recover your suitcase at the destination.
Okay, very good. I'm going to